The ideal beautiful person for a woman is Caucasian but with quite a tan, maybe olive skin perhaps.
Definitely young, definitely white.
Large pert breasts, a small waist, still enough curves to not look masculine.
Blonde, tall, big boobs, blue eyes, nice skin.
Lightly tanned, clear complexion.
Blonde hair, of course, probably quite straight, very long.
Huge lips, small nose.
Fairly tall, very big breasts, we're talking, D or E cup at least.
Definitely hairless, long, thick hair.
Very slim frame and a very, very small waist, but quite voluptuous hips.
Very delicate shoulders, delicate hands.
Quite a curvy bottom and long legs.
Not enough in the brain.
I've always had very pale skin, and it became the fashion to wear fake tan. And sometimes I'd be out and about minding my own business, and some silly men that I didn't even know would shout that I looked like a ghost, looked like an effing ghost, and things like that.
My sister, for instance, she used to be really nasty and say I'm dark or she's more lighter. In the Asian community, being lighter is more seen as beautiful than being dark.
No one bullies me about my size, but I feel kind of subtly like every day I get the message that, you shouldn't be the size you are.
I was coming out of a takeaway once with my friend, and this guy, Asian guy, he goes, "Oh, she's got chubby legs," to his friend, but I didn't say anything, but it did hurt me.
Once you hit 50, you're invisible. And it is a bit true. If I went into a pub now, I wouldn't get served. Not unless I actually said to the bar staff, "Hello, I'm here, serve me." Because if you're an older woman, you become invisible.
I used to be called the Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz because of my nose. They say it's too long.
It's a lot of men that tell me to be pretty. They're not even asking me to be pretty, telling me to smile in the streets, like cheer up, love. And I really think it's because they expect me as a woman to be attractive all the time for them, for their visual pleasure.
I get my eyebrows waxed, I get my upper lips done as well, threading.
I probably spend about £2,000 a year on beauty and toiletries, which is a heck of a lot of money. And I used to spend 2 hours doing my makeup in the morning. When you think of all the hours over the years, that is a heck of a lot of time wasted.
I mean, if I went outside with no makeup on, then I wouldn't feel right. It's to do with confidence as well, how you feel inside.
It's been 14 years since I last went outside without makeup on. I'm now 28, I've been wearing it since I was 14, and I've not stepped outside the door without it on all that time. That's half a lifetime that I've been wearing makeup.
And I was out of shape when I conceived because it wasn't all planned and everything. And I was left with this horrible droopy belly that was like really, really stretch marks, and more excess skin than fat actually. And had a tummy tuck to get rid of that.
I do like body creams, especially for my feet. I'm very fussy about my feet.
I have really light eyebrows and eyelashes, so I dye them at home. I have a little kit from a shop, and I've done that for years, and I don't feel very nice. I don't feel very comfortable if I've got light eyebrows and eyelashes.
I just feel there's a lot of expense. It's very expensive to be a woman.
dislike the fact that I hold fat around my hips and my sort of thighs and my bum.
My hair's thinned loads. I've got older, so I've got extensions in, which cost me a fortune. I hate the fact that my hair's thinned. I'm quite embarrassed about it. I feel quite sort of dewomanised about it.
I hate the way I look. I feel I look ugly, to be honest with you. If I had the money, I'd get plastic surgery.
Quite kind of cellulite and fat around the sort of belly, thighs, bottom sort of area.
If I had the money, I'd get my nose done. You know, a smaller nose. Get some chemical peels for my skin to make my skin feel a bit more smoother, an even skin tone.
I suppose I could wish the wrinkles on an old woman's neck wasn't becoming quite so obvious.
I don't like my belly. I think I've got a bit of weight on my belly. I'm not overweight as such, but I do tend to put weight on my belly, and I prefer, obviously, a much more trim belly.
Music, billboards, TV constantly. Even if you're watching your dramas, you get the adverts in between.
Magazines and posters, even books.
Because you watch these videos of, say, Rihanna, Beyonce and everything, and you think, oh, look how pretty they are and everything. And you think, oh, I can never be like that.
Seems to be women sort of writhing around scantily clad, you know, no matter what the actual topic of the song is, you know, there seems to be that going on quite a lot.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous because it's set up as something we should be looking to achieve. And we all know that it can only be achieved by Photoshop and women having breast implants.
You don't have control over how your brain processes images. You don't have a filter in your brain that says fake when you're flicking through a magazine.
We none of us can escape it.
So I spoke to one woman at the gym about what she wanted from the gym, and her literal word-for-word quote was, "I want to be skin and bones and tits and ass."
Several of my friends have kind of had eating disorders and things like that, maybe in the past. With weight, you know, I worked out in order to really lose any weight at all, I had to go around permanently hungry, and I'm not sure if it's not a price that I want to pay for the rest of my life. I enjoy my food.
Another woman on the same day told me that she wanted to be so skinny that you couldn't see her from the side.
Being the mother of sons and the grandmother of grandsons, I worry about them growing up and suddenly coming, you know, face to face with a woman's body, and it's not like in the magazines, you know, they've got hair, they've got wrinkles, their breasts don't point the same way as, and they're not plastic.
Because women in porn, I believe, don't have any pubes these days, I think a lot of men don't realise that, you know, it's not necessarily a problem if a woman's got pubes, that is the natural state.
If you're skinny, then you lose your breast fat, because that's what it is. It's fatty tissue that gathers around your breasts.
Oh, there's a lot of problems. A lot of people get depressed because they're not happy with themselves.
Derivatus is a feminist collective here at the University of Manchester. Our meetings can be quite heavy, and so every Friday we get together and we just have sort of a creative session for some light relief. We do a lot around body image by publishing things in our sort of zine that have to do with body image, and we also are quite big fans of getting lots of women's magazines and sort of defacing them.
quite like to see images of women that look like women.
I would like to see more Asian and black women be more real, really. You know, without the bleaching or the lightening the hair. Just a normal woman.
We just need a lot more diversity, I would say.
Beauty is not so much the size and weight and makeup and clothes. It's that's essence of life that comes out of a person, whether they're 6 or 60.
Different things in different people can be beautiful, and that very much depends on the person and their personality. And I think that an image, a 2D image, is not of a person is not in and of itself beautiful until you have context and you have personality and you have a fully realised human being.
From the past, when we were young and no one saw the world as stone, I'd give it all just to be all in all, that little bit naive and free.